Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Hi, evening YouTube. Back here with you once more. That's me, once more. Start of another project. Idle hands is the devil's workshop, you know, guys. So what we've got going here is you remember some time back I said something about making a holder for these after I made the one for the picks. And I had good intentions, but I got sidetracked. So I am back on these now. What I've come up with, though, is actually a better deal than what I had before. Before I was going to use cardboard, I was going to use some wood, going to do this, going to do that. Much like the picks holder that I made, cardboard and wood with nails, and that's basically what I made. But now, this time, I was going to use this and use the wood and everything, but you know, after I got to looking at it, that I made this shape in it, and I rounded off the corners, and like I said, it's nice and straight across there. It's got a hole in it, but that's not a big deal. Probably put a couple more screws in it there. But this should be plenty big enough to hold 10 of those alignment tools. And I'm hoping to stagger them to where I can have a good view of whatever it is I'm looking to get off of the holder. So that's the plan. This is what I've got so far. I didn't film me doing the work on this. All I did was I scored a line with my little cutter on the dermal cutter, just very light line right there, and took my pliers and started bending, and it came out pretty darn good, I think. Like I said, it's straight as arrow, and that'll be the mounting place. I'll put screw holes in here, mount that to the up onto the pegboard, and put all the in here. Got to cut holes in here. That will be my next job, and I'm going to take my Sharpie. I'm going to line it out and see what I come up with. So I will bring you back if I have something interesting to show you. Alright, I have the holes drilled. You can see there's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they're staggered pretty well. Have the holes in the back to mount it with. 2 of them on each end. Well, 1 on each end, I should say. Those will be fine. So all I have to do now is where to put it. The perfect spot would be right above that, but this box here is what I was thinking. Not really sure. There's several places it could go up here. Right next to the picks. That's going to hang down quite a bit. Maybe go up another one like there. I don't know. Thinking that's going to have to be it, though. This is going to have to be moved, obviously. But that's not a big deal, so I was going to move it anyway. So, I think, let's see if I got this in shot. I think that's pretty much a good spot right there. Let me take that other thing down. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, right there. although that's going to interfere with the pick getting that off. So let's move it over here a little bit. How about right there? That looks pretty good. That's out of the way of everything. In fact, I can come down one now. Yeah, there you go. I think that might work good. Real good. Alright, I have a mark up there. It's barely... Get a little closer, maybe. There, you can see it there. What I want to do is get right in the middle of those 4 holes there. So, probably come down towards this way a little bit more and towards the middle a little bit more. And then I'll mark the other one after I get that one up. So, that'll work out good. So, let me bring you back when I get that done. There's what they look like. I found each one of them, almost each one of them had a little nub on the, I guess the molding from the flash on the molding or whatever. So I had to shave that off, but I've got them all pretty good shape now. They sit pretty flat, but for the most part anyway. So I think it looks pretty good. You can see what they are, or at least I can. So let me take a look at them from further back. Alright, now we can see back here, there's the panorama of the lower part of the pegboard. I think that's in a pretty good place. It's between the picks and the wire stripper there. And it's well above the other stuff that I need to get out of there, that cardboard box. So I think that will be just fine. I think I need to relocate my wire strippers, but other than that, I think I'll find a good place for them up there too. It was a little too high where it was at, so let me get that done next and I'll bring you back and show you. I think that's going to work. I might have to move it one peg over. If I move it over a peg, then it conflicts with the other wire strippers. It's right on top of them. What I need to do is make a better holder for that. It's just sort of hanging up there now, but I mean it does hold it. So leave it there for now. What I like to do on this stuff is leave them where they're at. You know, I put them in a certain place and try it out for a while and see how it works. And if it gets, you know, to where it's in the way of something or like that, I can pretty much tell pretty quick. If I had to, the alignment tools could go over one more click, I do believe, or even with the hole would be nice. You know, up and down hole. That might work. That would give me a little bit more room. That might be better. This stuff, the process that you go through to, you know, get everything sorted out the way you want it, and at least that's what I do. Like I said, that's how I handle it. Right now, I think it's in a pretty good spot. Let me put my pliers up there and see if they're going to be in the way of anything. I don't think so. They look all right. I can get to them. As long as I can get to whatever I've got to get out and not disturb anything else, I'm good with it. Some of that stuff may look kind of tight, but really it's not. It actually goes that way a little bit more. I rarely use those wire strippers above the solder there. So it doesn't matter if they're a little bit, and if I am using them, I'm using pliers too, so that's already out of the way. So I think, like I said, what I'm seeing right now, move that alignment tools over one to the lines up to the hole, and I think that will be just about perfect. I don't think the picks, I need to get the picks on and off before I, you know, try that. I don't think they interfere with anything. No, they're plenty fine over there. Get those on and off like getting easy. So, anywho, I think over even with the hole would be perfect. So, that's what I'll probably do later on. I'm going to call this quits for right now. I've been playing around with this for a while. And I think I'm going to take a break. Wanted to get the breadboarding, the little breadboarding thing that I bought, and the jumpers and things like that. Get that out. Let me go to the closing thing here. All right, as I mentioned, I want to get the little breadboarding block I bought with the jumpers and all that stuff. I'd like to mount it on something, and I think what I'm going to do is put that power supply on there with it, and basically a board basically is probably what I'll use, but get that mounted to where I can have access to it, give it whatever I need to give it to voltage wise, things like that, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Now I don't know how that's going to work out. You know how that works. You do what you can when you can. That's what my intention was when I came in here. After I ate supper, I was gonna work on that, and first thing I did was clean the bench up, and when I did, I found that piece of metal that I was going to use for the alignment tools. So I thought, well, no time like the present, you know. So I've got all the stuff all over me. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do, I think, is get that out next. Probably tomorrow. It's what time is it? I am charging my batteries up from my label maker. I was gonna work on that, but the batteries were too low to print. It is 11 minutes after 7 in the evening. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is go in and relax a while, probably the rest of the evening. That'll probably be about it. And clean up my mess, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. So, but anyway, you guys have a pleasant. This is Wednesday. I have to go get Lexi at 10, so she'll be here till Sunday. So that's what I'll do. I'll relax until I have to go get her. So that'll be it, I guess. So anyway, like I said, let me get off of here. I have to message my grandson, tell him not to park behind me so I can go get her. And I guess I'm going to call it an evening. And like I said, it's Wednesday evening, and I don't know when this will be posted, but you'll see it when you see it, I guess. Have a great day, great evening, great night, great whatever. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.